Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Heal, Lift, Rise. My name is Carla. Thank you all so very much for joining me here. Truly appreciate every single one of you, all of your love, your support, and kindness to the channel. With that being said, I have many messages to share today in today's video. Still not sure if I'm gonna divide it up and do like several different videos, but there are several messages that have come through over the last few days, and I am so excited to share these messages with you. So excited, so excited. First and foremost, I think I shared this message in my last video, although I'm not 100% sure if I did. I want you to trust what you are going through. And the reason I'm saying that is because one of the most profound, realizations, awakening that I've had recently is that even the low points that I experience are part of this dance. It's actually beneficial. It's actually beneficial. There have been times when I have gone through the waves of it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, I've stopped questioning it and I just allow myself to go through it, and it's amazing what opens up afterwards. It's almost like a breakthrough. It's like you got to go through the muck to have the breakthrough, Thich Nhat Hanh always used to say, and he has a book that's called this actually, because I've read it, no mud, no lotus. And that is so true. Like if you don't go through the hard times, the difficult times, you will never reach the lotus. And I really feel like it's true in our everyday, in our reality, our journey. Like it's all part of this dance where we are just coming closer and closer to our true self, to our true nature, our natural way of being, our natural state of being. And I don't know, that's just something I wanted to definitely share right off the bat, is trust what you go through. Trust, even know the low points of what you experience is actually elevating you. It's actually uplifting you. It's actually getting your vessel ready to receive more and have a breakthrough. And I know because the testimony to this, I've experienced this recently. I've had this just amazing surge of stuff. You might be experiencing that right now too, where you're just you're getting crazy downloads, a whole bunch of stuff just coming through, and your intuition is picking up, heightened, on point. It's being affirmed by the universe. Not that you're seeking that, because you're not seeking that. You're not seeking the validation. The validation is just being given to you by the universe. And I truly believe it's a celebration. It's a blessing from the universe coming in saying good job for continuing to trust what you are given. Good job for allowing yourself to go through what you experience, for keeping your head up, for continuously seeking the good and seeing the good in all that you experience. The universe is gonna reward you, and it's gonna feel good to you. You're gonna feel so good because you've continued to trust in yourself, trust in your own knowing and what you are receiving. There's no second guessing. There's no doubting. You see, you had to go through all of what you have been through to get to this point, for the universe to show you that you have been strengthening your intuition all along. You have been going through all of these things to show you that there's no more second guessing yourself. There's no more having any doubt. There's no more being in any kind of disbelief of what you receive, and nobody else has to understand it. Nobody else has to validate it, because this is your experience of your reality. You're experiencing reality through your lens, through everything you've been through, and what you receive. You're open, you're receiving. So people are going to have a completely different spirit experience in their reality, even especially with the spiritual world, based upon how open they are and how trusting they are. If they are not open to receiving, if they are not trusting in their intuition, if they are not following their intuition, they will not receive the insight that, that they could receive. And their journey is going to look so different. Their experience is going to look so different. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay for them to be where they are. But the whole point of all this has been about you trusting your journey, you believing in what you are receiving. And again, no second guessing. There's no second guessing. There's no doubt. And I feel you're at that stage right now. You're at that point where you have had so many confirmations from the universe that you are gaining more confidence in yourself, and the universe has wanted this for you. Like, God has wanted this. God has wanted you to be more confident in yourself, in your abilities, in what you're receiving, because you know what you know, and you have received what you received, and nobody else has to validate that. And you don't even need the external validation. You're not seeking that. The validation is just coming to you. And when it comes from the universe, I don't know, I feel like it's just like a pat on the back. It's like a thumbs up. It's like, heck yeah, I don't know. I just think it's amazing. I had this really funny experience on Valentine's Day. My husband and I were on our way on the highway going to a restaurant. And of course, when there's kind of like traffic, when there's a lot of people on the road, there are people that just drive the way they drive. They're unconscious to their driving. And he was getting annoyed about this one particular driver, and he was kind of saying things of like, gosh, look at him, and like, blah, 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 blah. And as he said those things, I kept telling him, like, don't worry about that driver. Like, don't worry about him. Send him love. Send him love. Send him a good day. Just don't worry about it. Like, let it go. And then he goes, but what if he's putting other people at risk? He's putting other people's lives at risk because he's driving erratically. And I was like, it's not in your control. Like, you have no control over that. So still send him love and have faith that it's all going to be okay. And just send him love and have faith. And literally, like 10 seconds later, a car comes driving up on my side and is going past us, and the license plate said "Faith wins." And I laughed when I had looked up and I saw that, and I looked over at him and I was like, do you see what that license plate says? And he goes, yeah, I saw it. It says "Faith wins." And I laughed so hard and was like clapping, because I was like, the universe says yes to what I just told you. Like, the universe is like, yeah, have faith. Trust, have faith. Reach for the higher concept. I don't know why, but that kind of came through, like concept. I don't know what other word to use, but reach for the higher thought, the higher energy, the higher vibe. Like, we're not here to control and dictate everything. And in our reality, we're going to experience, other people in their own vibe, in their own world, and that's their experience, and whatever's going on with them, within them, that's, and what they're projecting out, that's them. But we, like, us being, witnessing that, observing that, we don't have to play into that. Like, we don't have to go to their level and, start being reactive, being so upset. We can just come to our center, get into our heart space, and just start having faith and trust that everything divinely is working out and everything's going to be okay. Send that person a good day. Send that person love. Imagine them in like a golden light, pink light bubble of love, and just, wish them a good day. Reframe what you are witnessing, experiencing, observing, and truly watch how that transitions your whole day, your whole experience. I thought I just saw somebody. Nobody's in my house, but I swear I just saw somebody. So as we do that, I'm telling you, it's so beneficial. Reframing the whole concept of what we're experiencing and how that's going to change our day and elevate us. I'm going to give you another example. So Friday of last week, this past weekend, Friday, I I had this funny experience where I was dropping my daughter off at school, and I was waiting to go drop her off, and I was behind this vehicle, and he kind of pulled up too far. There was a bus that needed to come through, and he decided, instead of just waiting, which he could have just waited, he decided to start reversing. I had nowhere to go because there was a car right up on my bumper. Like, there was nowhere for me to go. I instantly freaked out, instantly went into a place of fear, and I, of course, reacted. I hit my horn, and I'm aware of all this, okay, by the way, like, after the fact. And I did feel like, oh my gosh, like, after the fact, like, oh, why did I do that? Why didn't I have faith? Why didn't I trust? Because he didn't hit my car. Why didn't I just trust? And so after I had gotten upset, hit my horn, and kind of was saying to him, like, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I decided, as I'm driving back home, reflecting on all this, I decided to send him love. I decided to imagine him in a pink bubble of light, and I decided to wish him well. And I said, I hope you have a great day. I hope this guy has a really good day. I hope his day is just so amazing. I kid you not, I had one of the best days that I've had in a long time that day. Just out of nowhere, unexpected abundance and blessings coming in. And I truly believe, like 100% believe, that part of that was because of what I sent out and what I was reframing. Like, getting into this habit of reframing our experiences and what we are saying and sending out. Everything we share, everything we send out comes back to us. Everything. So when you become more conscious and aware of what you're saying, how you say things, what you say, you're very selective of what you say. You're very selective of of the thoughts you keep and what you think, what you put in your mind. So this whole thing about reframing, my experiences have really helped, I think, shift so many moments for me, so many days. I've had, crazy, just amazing things happen because of my shift in my perspective and what I'm sending out, what I'm sharing. And I think it's just a testament to show, like, from the universe, like, what you say matters, what you do matters, your reaction and what you're giving out, your energy that you're putting out there, everything matters. So it's good to become aware of the things we say, whether we like them or don't like them. It's good to become aware of it because it's showing you what you put out, you get back, That's why it's good to think positively, and have good thoughts for other people. That's why it's also good to not be envious or jealous of other people. If you're envious and jealous of other people, it's basically just coming from lack inside of you, that, you don't believe you can have whatever somebody else has. And the thing is, you can have whatever you want in this life. Like, you really, truly can. We are so limitless, and the universe is not lacking anything. The universe has enough to give you. You have to believe you are worthy, and you are open to receiving everything that you truly want. The universe has no limit on what it can provide you. So don't ever, that's why it's really important, don't ever, get in that energy of jealousy and, like, somebody else has this and I want that. Somebody else is doing this. Somebody else is traveling somewhere. I want to do it. Like, just be happy for them, because you're witnessing what is possible for you. And when you get into alignment with that energy, that's where miracles and doors can open, and trusting and having faith. That, it really truly does come to that. Believing you can have all of that you already do, because you're seeing that reflected back to you of what's possible. What is possible for you, because it is possible. So yeah, I've kind of let this whole conversation, this whole message just flow, which is good, because I had things like I wanted to, like, talk about, but I felt like I talked about some of them. But anyways, I hope in some way this video helped you. If you really found it helpful, in some way, shape, or form, uplifted you, gave you something, I would appreciate for you to hit that like, for you to share, for you to subscribe, because it's a good energy exchange. It's a good form of saying like, hey, this helped me, or this was great. And, you know, it's always good giving and receiving, and it really does help the channel. It does help me, as far as like the content that I create and share with you. It is a goal of mine to be able to share information that actually helps you, uplifts you, and kind of provides the best, deepest insight on how to step into and become your best version of self, because that's what we're all here for, right? So anyways, until next time, my friends, take very, very good care. I love you all so very much. Bye.